Imagine if we all learned how to manage your money the right way in our 20s. There would be a small debt, or we would be debt-free. We would see more people managing or investing in their own businesses or other businesses, besides investing in what they love. More people will be taking time for themselves, have a less stressful life, and start to not work as much by the time they are in their 40s or early 50s. They would be enjoying life more or be enjoying the journey to get there. We would then be in the B and I area of the cash flow quadrant. Hello, welcome back to our channel Money Invest, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified of every upload. Go to school, get a job, pay taxes, save money, buy a house because it's an asset, get out of debt, and invest in the stock market that creates poor people. At age 3, you know so little about the world around you. At age 7, you know a few things. But at age 17, 20, or 25, you should know most things, right? Not that simple though. As a young adult, you may be tempted to think that you already know what life is, who you are, and what you want. There remains an important area most people don't pay attention to. Hence, they make big mistakes that can lead to failures and unhappiness all through their lives. That's what this video is all about. The biggest mistakes young people make. So what's the biggest mistake youngest people make? In my opinion, the biggest mistake most young people make is to think that you'll be young forever or for long. Most young people, or I should say short-sighted people, think this is it, or this is it, but this is the one here. Let's have a check on cash flow quadrant. EBSI, where E stands for employees, stands for small business, self-employed, specialist, doctor, lawyer, etc. B stands for big business, 500 employees or more, and finally, I stands for professional investor. So no one is a business. Many in their 20s knew what they are going to, whatever it takes. School, study, learn about taxes, debts, insurance, accountancy, lawsuits, and all this through business. Next is real estate. The first thing in mind is money to start real estate, which most people can't do. We catch 22, we don't have enough money to get over here. So the reason rich people make more money is that it's not only are they doing things that they love, but sometimes what they hate, so they can have the assets that they love. A very important thing for people to understand at a young age, and the word is called liquidity. The reason self-employment and what they love to work is better for most people because it's liquid. You can buy a stock, you make a mistake, you go out, you buy an ETF, you make a mistake, and you get out. Just not as good as important at the moment. You go into real estate, you're not liquid. That's why you got to be smart about going in, because you can make a mistake, you can't get out. If they buy a bad piece of property, you write it down. And the same as businesses. You end there, you can't get out. And that's why liquidity is crucial. Savers are the biggest losers today. And you're taught to save money and invest in the stock market for the long term, and that's crazy. That's why your banker does not ask you for your report card back or doesn't care if your smart pack wants to know you got money. That's all they care about. But what the banker wants to know more than anything else is not how much you have in savings. What is the bank? How much can you borrow? You can borrow a lot of money. They love you. You can't borrow money. They gave you a credit card because everybody's talking about millennials. What's wrong with them? Millennials are the most highly educated generation in history. They know all the answers, but they're afraid of doing anything. And the reason they can't do anything is that you might hurt somebody's feelings. You might make a mistake, and this just keeps us just trapped up in this little box. Hey, wait, are you still watching but haven't shared the video with your friends and family? What are you waiting for? Smash that like button and share the entertaining information with your friends and family. So where are we lacking behind? When we are 16, 18, or 21, we are young, vibrant, and strong. We can dream big and try anything we want. And because of this experience, you're likely to think that the period in your life is going to last for a long time or even forever. Then you fall into the trap. Most young people fall into party hard, waste time on social media, expect the government to fix their lives and other things. Sorry, but your youthful vibrancy will not last forever. In fact, instead of your youthful vibrancy and only limited capacity to last forever, the time goes faster than you ever believe in a few years from now. Ask Robert Kiyosaki, who said,
I still hear it today from young people, oh, I don't have to worry because I'm still
young.
Yeah, and that is death to most people, because eventually you get old and then you're not young again. So it's a way of saying, when I talk about assets and liabilities, one of the most important things you have in your life is time. It's one of your greatest assets, or it's your liability.
If you get a job, you're an employee. If you save money, you're a saver. And why would you save money when you're printing money? And they say invest in the stock market for your pension. But why would you do that? Because that's how they get your money. But if you say go to school, I said, but I learned nothing about money. Get a job. You become an employee. If you're an employee, you work for money. You pay taxes. Then they tell you to save money. Why would you save money when the government is printing money? And get out of debt? Well, debt is money. Most people use debt to get poor and invest in the stock market. Many billionaires don't invest in the stock market. So when you wonder why so many people struggle financially because they haven't challenged the hypnosis, the word's got a call. Get a job or work hard. Save money, get paid taxes. Until you question those hypnotic trances, you don't change. Most people come out of school, they don't even know what accounting is. They say, oh, they taught me to balance a checkbook. Okay, big deal. Just no assets or liabilities. You must understand taxes. The rich don't pay taxes, and the rich use debt as money. So the question is, that's what I had to do? And how is it that rich learn to use debt as money? That's a challenge. The biggest thing for young people is our schools that teach us to be IC or to be independent contractors or self-employed, or even if you're an employee, you're still an independent contractor who has a job and you do it by yourself. Your 20s should never be a time to consume what everyone else has created. It should be a time to figure out what you can create, either a product, service, or an idea, to make the world a better place. Listen, if you can discipline yourself to do what most people want in your 20s, you'll live the rest of your life the way most people can never leave. I'm sure some of you are watching this and saying, where do I start? I have no time to read. Take free online courses or go to the library. I have news for you. If you have 10 or 5 minutes in a day to learn, that time will save you from being behind on your journey. Block out some time either at 5, 6, or 9 a.m. on your lunch break, when the kids are at school or napping at home, 5 or 10 minutes at night when it's calm or the kids are in bed. Over the course of 5 days or 1 week, that is 25 minutes at 5 minutes a day or 50 minutes at 10 minutes a day. That's quite a bit of minutes to get some education done. You can also journal a plan of what you have to do each week, calls, or reading in 1 week's time. Also, if you're at college or a lunch break or some time between classes free, that is also a great time to educate yourself on money, how to start your journey, or continue your journey to get to the B and I area of the quadrant. However, if for some reason you miss out on that learning one day, do not stress about it and just continue on the next block out day and time you provided for learning. And now we've come to the end of this video. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications to be notified of every upload. This is Money Invest, and we'll see you in our next video. Thank you for watching.